do you think that there's a special power in your hands, and have you found any special power in your hands through your hunting? Because I think it seems, my first experience was very much with a rifle, and even learning how to use that, I'm like, well, holy mackerel. And it looks like you're into the bow hunting, and what's the difference between those for you? And yeah.
Well, bow hunting is it's a lifestyle as much as it is a skill or individual pursuit. So it's very challenging. It's really, I would say, primarily a mental game, but it is very hands-on, and it does require a certain level of comfort using your hands and in my case, coming to terms with the sweaty hands and being able to navigate around that. But typically, the irony is, which is really a microcosm for the rest of my life, when I am aiming with a bow and I'm worried about the sweat on my hands and if it's dripping or if it's whatever on the bow itself, that's when I mess up the shot. If I just surrender to the fact that my hands are sweating and the bow's going to be fine and a little bit of sweat's not going to hurt anything, and I can actually focus on the shot, then the shot's good. And that's something that I had to learn throughout life, was just the more I focus on how this thing is affecting me, the more I call that negativity into my life, and the more I recognize it's just a part of my physiology, the easier I can actually just do what I'm trying to create.
Yeah, that's a big topic. It's I was acid reflux. I realized at one point I had what easily could be described as acid reflux, and then I learned that certain things triggered it, like canola oil, especially, and any rancid oil, any oil that's not of supreme being. And then I stopped eating. My diet got better. I started treating it more as like if you're ever bowling and you put the guards up, it's like a guardrail. And acid reflux has been one of my greatest teachers for optimizing my diet. And then I also think about that, like with the hands or anything, anyone, ADHD, ambitious, defiant, happy Danimal. That's what I diagnosed myself as, but I could easily be diagnosed as that. And when you say your parents are very scientific minded, I'm wondering what you think about these topics. Like I don't know if you get what I'm getting at.
But no, I don't.
Okay, it's like the difference between self-awareness and accepting the prescription, accepting the subscription, accepting the projection, accepting, like, I imagine you are willing to honor your own ideas regardless of what too many people think. And you said your parents are scientific. I'm just like wondering what your upbringing around how to think for yourself, which I think is also breaking normal. Thinking for oneself is very breaking normal. And I'm judging you that you do that.
Yes. Well,
this boy and girl are going to be well equipped when the time comes to take their places as worthy members of adult society.